Dean, after a couple of tough games over the last 48 hours, 72 hours, how have the boys come through it?
Yeah, they've come through it really well. We had a good training session today, and the lads are looking forward now to the Wigan game. Another tough game. They've got a lot of quality players. They've had a really good result against Wolves on Saturday, and it's one that we're thoroughly looking forward to. But no, we've got to be working really hard again with our performance to get the result.
You mentioned this when we spoke on Tuesday night about the selection issues that were thrown up by that performance against Reading.
Yeah, no, it's given me real enjoyable problems. Alan McCormack's come back in and done really well. Josh Clark came in and done really well. Andreas Bjelland came back, and then Johan came on the pitch at the end and saw the game out really well for us. Lasse Vibe playing up front with Scott Hogan. Romain Sawyer's playing out left, so there's a lot of selection posers for us. But I've got in my head what I believe will be the team, and we'll be working on that tomorrow.
And the run of form that the team's on at the moment, this must be a great place to be around, a great group of guys to be around at the moment. Yeah,
but I mean that's down to hard work through the end of last season and pre-season. We're getting the rewards for working hard, but we know that we have to keep continuing that hard work to keep this run going.
And talk about the confidence within the boys. Is that something you need to keep a lid on, or do you just want it to express itself and flow?
No, I've never been one to keep a lid on confidence. If you're confident, be excited about it, go and work harder, go and enjoy the rewards you get with it, and continue the momentum that you've got. Momentum's a big thing, and it can change very quickly, and when you've got it, run with it, and I'm encouraging the players to do that.
And you talk about keeping the momentum going, a chance to do that against Wigan on Saturday. What do you expect from Gary Caldwell's side?
Well, having watched them play the last few games, they've played very good football. I played against them last season when I was at Walsall, and we drew 0-0 at their place, and they're a team full of good footballers, and they've recruited really well as well. And it'd be interesting to see who's up front, whether it's Adam Lafondre or Will Grid coming back. They tell me he's on fire. So it'll be nice to see him, because obviously he came through the academy at Walsall as well when I was there. And there was a lot made of him during the summer in the Euros, and he's scoring goals again this season.
And talking about strikers on fire, obviously Scott Hogan, I think, has got 10 in his last 7 games at Griffin Park, and the team themselves have scored 9 at home. There's especially a spell second half against Reading where the team just always looks to almost batter teams into submission at home at the moment.
Yeah, that's our mentality. Our mentality is to keep pushing for that next goal. We believe that's the way to go and kill games off. It's not in our nature to sit back on the lead. When you do that, you invite pressure. There are times when a team plays well and you can do nothing but that. But our mentality is to try and score more goals.
And Wigan look like they play a similar possession-based style of football to Reading. You looking to attack Wigan the same way you attack Reading?
No, it'll be different because they've got different players. We had a game plan for Reading, and then Wigan will play slightly different. But they also enjoy possession-based football, like you said, and we do. We're not used to having only 40% possession at home, especially, but we're very clinical with the ball. We had a game plan of what to do when we won the ball back, but we'll have a different game plan now for Wigan. And
just very finally for me, Andreas was called up to the Denmark squad earlier today. A few words on him. Yeah,
I'm really pleased for him, and I congratulated him when I heard. It's been a long road to recovery from his injury, and he's a great person to have around the place. Not just a really good footballer. He's a good person. And, I think everybody's pleased for him that he's got back into the national squad, and, he can continue the form that he's got here.
And people like Scott and Andreas who've come back from these long injuries and gone on to do as well as they have, are they sort of role models for people like Rico and Alan who've still got to come back from their injuries?
Yeah, they are. I've said that before. There's, Judgy and Rico have both got long-term injuries at the moment, and they can just look at the likes of Lewis and Scott and Andreas who have come back from long-term injuries, and we also wish Jake Bidwell well as well. Because I believe that he's popped his shoulder out, and it's a painful injury, and we wish him a speedy recovery.